All right. Good afternoon, everybody, and wishing you a very great day today as we come to share some tips on relieving stress. It's been a very stressful year. I'm sure I'm not the only one who would have been feeling that way. And so, as the welfare committee, we decided, you know what? Our students deserve a break. And so we decided, let's have this session where we'll be able to take time out, to take some deep breaths, to just relax and enjoy life before going into the stress of exams and think about all of the other areas of life that are stressing us out today. And so I welcome all of you who are with us this afternoon. And for those who are joining, I pray that they will join us soon so that they will be able to take part in this session that was prepared just for our lovely owls. So we thank you for joining with us, and I hope that this session would be that breath of relief that we all need at this point because we are all stressed and we all need to have that well deserved break. So, as we begin this afternoon, I invite one of our welfare officers, Mr. Jamar Grant, to come and introduce those persons who have so kindly decided to be with us this afternoon to share with us how we can go about de stressing in such a stressful time. So I now hand over to Jamar, who would introduce this team of lovely people.
Thank you, Joel. Good afternoon. Now the pleasure is mine to once again welcome everyone who would have joined us. I can guarantee you that we're up for a tremendous event where we will not only lead with tips, but with feasible solutions and guides that we can go about managing to use when doing stress management in the future. Now, while I'm here, the privilege is mine to acknowledge a few amazing individuals who are among us. They will be active participants in our workshop today, and as they will be presenting to us. So, with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you first Miss Ottilia St. Charles. Now, while I call the name of our presenters, I will be telling you a little about them, which probably might hint you at what they will be presenting to us about today. Now, Miss St. Charles, Miss Ottilia St. Charles is an international public health advisor for the United Nations, and she's an active volunteer for the art of living. We also have among us Mr. Lucas Etchingbon, and Mr. Etchingbon is an entrepreneur, a music compressor who has a Master of Business Administration and is also at the International Faculty of the of Living. We also have among us the amazing Miss Manzi Gwadwa, and Miss Gwadwa is an entrepreneur, English literature scholar, and is also at the Faculty of the Art of Living. We also have among us Miss Gunjan Sharma, who is an attorney at law, a trainer at the National Intellectual Property Training Center, and an active volunteer also for the art of living. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our presenters for today.
All right, thank you so much, Jama. And Miss Charles, I hand it directly over to you as you would guide us as we go forward.
Thank you, Joelle, and good afternoon, everyone. We wanted to start by telling you a little bit about the Art of Living. The Art of Living is an international foundation that operates in 156 countries. It's a nonprofit education and humanitarian organization that was founded in 1981 by the world-renowned humanitarian and spiritual leader named Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. All of the Art of Living Foundation's programs are guided by his philosophy, which is basically that unless we have a stress-free mind and a violence-free society, we'll never achieve world peace. So the Art of Living Foundation has a lot of special initiatives, in addition to various courses that are offered globally. The foundation works in collaboration with the International Association for Human Values and is in special consultative status with the United Nations Social and Economic Council. It's successfully implemented a number of humanitarian projects and service initiatives, including conflict resolution programs, disaster relief, sustainable rural development programs, empowerment of women, prisoner rehabilitation programs, education for all, and environmental sustainability. And so today, what we plan to do is share with you some of these approaches to stress management, to getting to know yourself better, and some of the techniques that are used in some of these programs. With that, I hand over to Mansi or Lucas.
Hi. My name is Lucas. I'm from Argentina, as our Jamar presenter told. I'm from the country of soccer. We call it football. And also, one of our greatest music idols comes from Jamaica, I have to say, which is Mr. Bob Marley. And I'm very honored to be sharing something which is very valuable to me and to my country with youngsters and university people from Jamaica. So I'm very pleased to be in this summit. So shall we begin? Yeah? Why don't we begin with a short video about why it's so important to have a say over our emotions? Sometimes we believe like, emotional intelligence, stress, what is that? Why do I need that? Like, I really have my dance, I have my classes, I can manage it. But maybe there's something else beyond that. So this video will give a nice intro.
The thought is like the gatekeeper of the house. Emotions are a little more powerful than the thought. You may think, oh, I am happy, or you may put all your thoughts, but when some emotions come, that's it, they just barge in with such force, all the thought process you kept to yourself, they just disappear. You know, you find your emotions are much more powerful than thought. The situations overpower you. So we need to work on several layers of our life. First, environment, body, breath. Breath is the link between mind and body. And then mind, the thoughts, and then emotions, which are even subtler and powerful than that. And beyond that is the energy field, that the positivity, the radiance, the soul, the spirit that you are, that comes into play. And all these techniques, meditation and contemplative prayer, as in Christian tradition or Buddhist, Zen meditation, all these is to transcend the thought and reach to that level from where everything else runs. So that is like attending to the house owner, then the guard will listen to what the owner says.
So that would be a nice intro to speak about emotions and stress. Are we all ready to speak about that? What do you think? It's a good idea, right? So first of all, we must make a definition on stress. So we take clear basis and then we can proceed on having the same understanding of stress. Stress has a very important meaning, which means inability to be in the present moment, enjoying and focusing yourself. Yeah. Whatever puts you out of the present moment is called stress. Yeah. And by stress, we understand the mind going somewhere else, which is not the present. In fact, the mind has two places which are favorite to go. The first place is the future. Yeah. Our emotions linked to the future are anxiety and fear. So anxiety and fear takes us to the future. So our mind is not here. It's thinking in something is going to happen in the future, or is afraid. The system has a response to it, and the temperature of the body goes down. When you have a lot of fear, your body temperature goes down. You feel like freezing. Your hands are sweating and very cold, right? And when we have anxiety, we are worried about the future. We are planning, and our mind is not here, is in the future. And when our mind goes to the past, second favorite place to go, it experiences different emotions. Like first emotion must be regret, like guilt, yeah, anger about something that already happened, regret about haven't done something in a way I would like to have done it, you know. So mind tends to go to the past, and we are not here anymore. So the mind goes to the past, and it's very difficult to enjoy the present if you have your mind going backwards and onwards, right? Past, future. So our mind is a very interesting muscle, yeah, and has very different ways to cope with stress. Let's say if you take your mind to your future, we told that temperature will go down, but when we take our mind to the past, our temperature will increase. When we are angry, we touch our foreheads and our temples, and it's very hot, right? Like, and people say, cool down, cool down. Cool down comes out of your mind and your system being really heated. Yeah, your body temperature goes up. So this movement of cold and heat, cold and heat, it really screws all our immune system. It makes it confused. And that is how we get sick or ill very quickly. Even though we can raise a lot of weight, we can play soccer, we can play basketball, we are very energetic, but something happens, something very little, and we get ill. You know, I like to talk about the mind as a pendulum. Sometimes the mind makes a lot of noise inside, like these diagrams you're seeing. The mind starts to think, and then go to the past, then go to the future, past and future. And this pendulum that is the mind is writing a different story. Yeah, a very difficult to understand story in the middle. And this is how we live our life. The quality of our life is not determined by the car we have or by the salary we earn. The quality of our mind determines the quality of our life. So the person who has better life quality is the person who is more able to enjoy, and not the millionaire. Lots of people are millionaires, but they don't look so happy, right? They look there's something lacking. Yeah, faces cannot lie, right? Faces and eyes are like mirrors to the soul, no? So if you look into a millionaire's face, lots of times you will feel very empty. You will feel a lot of void because the mind is not there. When the mind is there where you are, you feel your life is beautiful. Sometimes you are in a perfect place. You are in the beach with friends, playing soccer with music. Everything is ready for you to enjoy, but your mind is not letting you enjoy. Why is that? Pendulum, stress. Stress, it's playing its own game. So we need to understand the mechanics to tackle them. And when we tackle them, we are able to increase our life quality. And as I repeat, and as I said, life quality depends on our mind quality, and mind quality depends on how able you are to be in the present moment. Yeah. So as I was learning about life and about different techniques, I learned that it's very difficult to take your mind to the present moment by using your own mind. Like the vehicle to take your mind to the present moment cannot be your mind itself. Like your mind cannot be the car and the fuel. You need, or in one side the car and the other side the fuel, and then you will drive home, right? You cannot fuel a car with another car. You can fuel a car with gas, for example. And that is what happens with our mind. When an emotion comes, we feel, no, I don't want to feel fear. And that empowers the fear. Yeah. And sometimes you say, no, I don't want to feel anxiety. And that puts you in a more anxious mood, right? So mind is very tricky. And it's a strange muscle, as I said. The mind is a different gym, right? It's a different gymnastics. Like in the body, you make a lot of effort. If you want to have a muscle, you need to do a lot of effort to carry weight, no? To go to the gymnasium. But if you want to train your mind, you need something different. You need to relax. And how can you relax your mind with your own mind? As we said, not possible. So the vehicle for that is the breath. Yeah. And breath has lots of secrets. And I'm very honored also to be sharing this broadcast with Mansi. Mansi is an amazing breathing teacher from Jamaica. So I will give my word to him, to her. So Mansi, I pass the mic. And then maybe I can share some music because I brought some instruments. What do you think?
Yes, I'm sure everybody is very excited. Lucas is very beautifully showed us how the mind keeps running from the past to the future, future to the past, and not enjoying this very moment, you know. So let me ask you all a question. What is the first thing that we do when we are born? We breathe in, right? We breathe in, cry, and everybody laughs. Oh, the baby's come, right? And after that, what's the last thing that we do? We breathe out. And after that, everybody cries. Yes. So the time between the first breath in and the last breath out is what we call as life. Breath is such an important faculty in our body that keeps us alive, right? There's no life without the breath. So, like we were talking about the mind cannot be told what to do. You know, you tell it don't have anxiety, you get anxiety. You tell it don't have fear, more you're empowering the fear. Have you noticed that? So, what we do is we try to control the mind with the breath. Why? Because when we are angry, if you notice, we have a particular breath. We breathe fast, you know, we are huffing and puffing. And then when we are breathing, when we are very sad, we breathe long, deep, heavy breaths. So the emotions, the mind, and the breath are connected. So, but the mind cannot be told what to do. So what do? We, since the breath is tangible, through the breath, we try and control our mind. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try a few breathing techniques and a little bit of relaxation. If I can't see anybody, so everybody just sit down straight. Try and keep your phones off with volumes low. Try and be undisturbed. And then y'all can sit straight on a chair. Bring your hands in a closed fist and bring it close to your body. So your elbows are close to your ribs. Yeah. So while breathing in, you will put your hands up and open them. Yes, you will open them. And while breathing out, you will drop them down, close them. And while breathing out, you will breathe a little forceful breath, like as though you're breathing into a napkin or if a mosquito has gone into your nose. Yes? So breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. Got it? So we're going to do 3 rounds of that. And then we will just sit comfortably and listen to the relaxation that we do. All right? So You can close your eyes. If y'all don't understand, y'all just speak a little bit and close back your eyes. For a better experience, it's very important, eyes are closed. So you close your eyes, take a normal breath in and breathe out. Bring your hands in a loose fist, close to your shoulders. Breathe in, up, out. In, out. In, out. Continue in, out. 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 And relax your hands on your knees, palms facing the sky. Observe the sensations in your body. Keeping a gentle smile on your face. Observe the breath going in and out. We do 2 more rounds of this. Arms in a loose fist, close to your shoulders. Take a normal breath in and breathe out. Take 1 more breath in and let go completely. Now for forcefully, breathe in, out, 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 and relax. Palms on your knees, open to the sky. Observe the sensations. One more round of 10. Arms in a loose fist, close to your shoulders. Normal breath in and out. Now ready for bellow breath. This is called the bellow breath. Breathe in, up, out, in, 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 out, and relax. Relax your hands on your knees. Keep your spine erect. Take a long breath in and breathe out. Take 1 more breath in and let go completely. Let us sit comfortably and easily. Let's close our eyes. Become aware of the sounds around you. Watch and listen carefully. all the sounds around you. Accept all the noises around you, be it the fan, air conditioner, cars passing, whatever it may be. Accept all the noises around you. Be in harmony with the environment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your physical body. The body is a beautiful gift given to you by nature, God. Honor and respect your body. Become aware of your feet. Legs. Abdomen. Stomach. Chest. Arms. Face. Head. And the whole body. Take a deep breath in and let go. Become aware of your thoughts. whether pleasant thoughts or unpleasant thoughts. Do not resist them. Honor and respect your thoughts. Let them come. Now you're in harmony with your thoughts. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your feelings. You are peace and joy. Become aware of your feelings. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of the sensations in your body. Become aware of the environment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your body and surroundings. And very slowly and gradually, at your own pace, you may slowly open your eyes. How was it? Good? Yes? Okay. So,
We wanted to make an experiment with Nancy and see how can you enjoy things after meditation. So if you will to keep your eyes closed, you can do so. And if you want to open it, you can do so also. So this is a song most of us you will know and we will sing together. See? All pirates, yes, the rover, sold it to the merchant ships. Oh, minutes after they took I for the bottomless pit. But my hand was made as strong by the hand of the Almighty. Oh, forward in this generation, triumphantly. Oh, won't you hail to say these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption songs, these songs of freedom. It's all I ever had. Redemption songs, redemption songs. So we hope you all like it, and for me it's very wonderful to be able to give back to Jamaica one of the wonders that have given to the world, which is one of these beautiful songs by Bob Marley, and also to be able to give meditation and breathing, which is the key access to enjoying, and whenever you feel low, you can get it. And there are many breathing techniques. So one of the most important breathing techniques that Mansi and I had learned, also Otilia, and all volunteers in the art of living, is what we call sky breathing technique. And sky breathing technique is a wonderful breathing rhythmic technique which can cleanse all cells from stress and increase our immune system, increase our lung capacity, and makes us feel alive, live a life which is more fulfilling and enjoyable, upgrading our well-being, no? Our well-being state. So what do you think, Mansi, if Otilia can share some experience about how she found sky breath in her life? Because after learning sky breath, you can keep practicing sky breath daily for 20 minutes. And Otilia, Miss Otilia, she is practicing daily. So we would like to hear her experience.
Thank you, Lucas. Yes, so I've been involved with the art of living. Well, first I should probably say I'm originally from the U.S. and I've been living in Jamaica for the last 5 years, and I've been involved with the art of living since 2008. And I experienced the sky breathing when I did the happiness course in 2008. And there's been different times, periods in my life where I've gone through serious stressors, like when I've lost my parents, or when I've experienced any type of loss, or just in my work environment. And I've also had some health challenges that I've had to work through. And I found that the sky breathing has helped me to control, like the video said, my emotions better, and then also to keep my mind clear so that I can think more clearly. And it's also helped me to feel lighter about what just things that happen in life, as opposed to feeling like that heavy kind of feeling. So, what I've done is I've participated in the courses a number of times over the years. So that's how I eventually became a volunteer, because I found that if I figured if it helped me as much as it does, then maybe it might help other people. And so it's really a pleasure to be part of like these types of sessions where we can just show people really quickly practical ways that you can just help yourself. So yeah, that's why I'm a volunteer.
Isn't that beautiful? You're able to control the state of your mind just through the sky breathing technique. Amazing, right? And what Otilia was talking about, the happiness program, it has the sky breathing technique in it. We have structured different programs for different age groups, and accordingly, we have the sky breathing technique in all of them. And that's what it is. Yes. So look.
Yeah, and also I was going to share like the sky breathing technique. It's a whole experience combined with mind tips and how to live a stress-free life tips, and also comes with some breathings focused for students. When I was a student, what happened to me is that I read one page. I took like 20 minutes to read one page, and after the 20 minutes I forgot everything that the page said. Like, I couldn't move on in the studies. I was easily distractible, like people who are like me, who are very more creative and kind of person, they sometimes they find it more difficult to connect with reading and studying. And so in my experience, I also learned in the sky breath program what is called the focus technique, which by breathing you can obtain 3 hours of full focus and concentration, which is really really needful because we spend so much time in university and doing university matters. So really we do need a technique to refresh our mind and to be fully focused for long terms of time, because like you can practice 2 or 3 times a day this technique also, which is very short, like 1 or 2 minutes. But this technique should be learned in the sky breath program on the campus, because we will need to know you better, and how is your body type, and how is your health and everything, so we can instruct you properly. So like this, there's also time management skills you will learn, like lots of different techniques to be more smart in your time. Sometimes we lose a lot of time, and we are not even aware of that. Like, we never can accomplish everything because we don't know the diagnosis of why are we losing so much time. So it's very nice to see in detail this kind, and all these tools about how to speak in a crowd, or letting go your fears, or managing your time, or being more focused in your studies, or helping with your relationship with your parents. All this is covered in the Skybreath programs and in the Skybreath campus, all with a group. So it's very nicely to perform this with a group, and to do it with songs and with games and different kind of videos and very interesting things. So it's a lot of fun, really. Actually, it's not like a normal class that you go and you sit there. So it's a very interactive, and you come to share things, and you let go wakes of your life. Some things are really waking of our past, and there we can let go and move on with your life. So we strongly recommend the program, and you can also do the program in the university. So that is a very smart way to do it, because everything happens in the same place. Sometimes university is linked with a study, and outside university is linked with fun, but sometimes we can mix both and have it both, and inside the same campus. So it's very nice to be able to share this. I've been sharing this in different parts of South America and also in Suriname recently, and now this is my first time virtually in Jamaica. So I believe this will be the first of lots of them. So I would like to really to keep in touch and to be in service of all students, because I've been there not so long ago, and these tools really made a difference, really made it. So Mansi and Otilia and Joel, Jamar, we are open now for a Q&A of the crowd. So if you want to read us the questions, Mansi and I will be pleased to answer them in our possibilities.
Yes, all right. So thank you so much for sharing with us. I definitely am happy that we were able to have this sort of session because that is what we wanted. For persons to understand that mind and body are connected. And if you want to have a healthy body, you need to have a healthy mind. And if you want to have a healthy mind, you need to have a healthy body. And these techniques, breathing especially, it involves the entire being. So it was refreshing for us to have that kind of guided experience. Um, I have a question for persons like myself who find it very difficult to settle. What is your recommendation? How do we start for a process like this, which is very useful because participating really did help me to settle, but my mind was still, kind of all over the place. So what would you recommend for beginners who want to engage in this type of practice but find it very difficult to calm our minds?
Okay. So, what happens is when we go to the gym, do we get that awesome body we want on day one? No, right? So we have to be consistent about it, right? So right now it did give you a good experience, but when you do the Sky Campus program where you do the sky breathing technique, this was just a tip of the iceberg. Okay, we just made you experience a little bit of what the whole course has. It's a 9-hour program comprised for 4 days or 5 days, depending on the timing the campuses can give us. So that way, when we practice the other breathing techniques, your mind settles more. And like Lucas said, we make it with a lot of fun and games. So you don't have to just be listening to a session and just doze off. You will be enjoying yourself as well as experiencing how to do the breathing to bring you more centered. Anything you want today in life, anything, you have to have a calm and composed mind, right? Yes, even to enjoy. If you are stressed out and you have an ice cream in your hand, you're not even enjoying the ice cream, you're just gulping it down the throat because it's melting in your hand, right? So you have to have a calm and composed mind even to enjoy life. Then of course, if you have calm and composed mind, you can make better decisions, you can perform better. Everything is interrelated. So once the program, you do the program and you're consistent with it, you will get there. Actually, Gunjan can share something about herself. Gunjan, she can share why she.
Fine. So, thank you, Mansi Didi. She probably knows what my problem was. That's why. So, I came to Art of Living and I volunteered for Art of Living because of how much it has helped me. I did my first Sky Breath program when I was 19 years old in Delhi because I had heard about it a lot and they were introducing it to the Miss India contestants, and all of them said that it changed them and stage fright. So I was very intrigued. I went, and since then I have realized a lot of things about myself. I was a high speed sprinter in school, a sports person, so I never thought I needed any kind of additional exercise. But mind is like a high speed horse, and that's where ADHD comes in. And I had that, but I was channeling it into sports, but it was very difficult for me to sit and focus in a classroom. And so I gave up math, I gave up everything that required me to sit down. I thought I could get over with life like that. But eventually, you have to tame the high speed horse. And Sudarshan Kriya doesn't calm you down or make you mellow so you can't do anything. It just gives you that ability to channel that force, that energy with the precision of an arrow shot, when it hits the bullseye. If an arrow is going all over the place, it has no value. So if your mind is very active, you have all the energy, but you're all over the place, it was really not any use for me. And through sky breathing, I have been able to enhance all the aspects of my life, career, sports, everything personal. And this is why I'm here sharing it with everybody, because I think everybody should try it at least once.
Okay, good.
Great,
There,
great. Thank
there's a
you.
question, no? In the chat, Joel?
Yes, there is one from Javier Gordon who joined us via YouTube. And he's asking, what are the best exercises in the morning to connect the mind to the body?
It's very interesting, but because as Joel said, mind-body complex is a happening, no? Is if something happens to your body, your mind is feeling it, and vice versa, right? But in sky breath technique, you have the ability to practice for 20 minutes daily. It's not like one day you practice one thing, next day you practice other thing. It's so easy that you keep the same thing every day for 20 minutes with discipline and persistence, and this takes care of all. It's like charging your cell phone. When you go to bed, you charge your cell phone, you put your cell phone on the charger, and next morning your cell phone is charged. And it's the same, your connection of body, mind, your feelings, your thoughts, yeah, all your goals, everything needs to be in the same wire, needs to be connected, aligned. So in the same way we tune a guitar, yeah, in the same way we can tune all these aspects of our life with sky breath technique. So the importance of a practice is that needs to be practiced. So in the sky breath program, we really keep the students. We go with them. We don't really leave them. Okay, practice this, and we bye bye. No, we really are the company of them, so they can continue with the practice. All the practice, they may need some support. At the beginning, very few people has the discipline of a new habit. Like when you were a kid, brushing the teeth was your mama was saying, brush your teeth, and now you cannot imagine going out of your house without your toothbrush, right? So it's the same. It's like dental hygiene, then you have the mental hygiene. So it's the same stuff. And so every time we wake up, as I say Mansi, Gunchan, Otilia, and I, we do the mental hygiene also. We do our breathing for 20 minutes and we are ready for the day. And really, really, the day has much more sense when we are more aligned with ourselves. Yeah.
Great, great. Thank you. So while we are waiting on other questions, I have another one. How do we join the sky breathing program? What do we have to do?
I pass the ball to Mansi.
Okay, so we have the Sky Campus program, which usually we have taught in a few universities in the US, and it has been very successful. So we usually bring it as a part of the curriculum, but we have also other courses that we can do, and people can just sign up. Gunjan can put in the link where people can put in their data and we can write to them about the monthly courses that we have. But the Sky Campus is what I would recommend for universities to do.
Like universities, also after the program, which has a couple of hours long, I'm commenting while the technical team will play. So after this, you have follow-up sessions. And there's a huge plan for you to continue in the process. We keep collecting techniques and stuff we don't practice, so it's worthless, no, to keep learning things we are not using. Like I heard something very interesting. Like all the information is available in Google, right? So when we go to university and different educational institutions, we go just to feel the knowledge transfer, the wisdom, the wisdom of the mentors, like real knowledge transfers when we get in touch with a professor, no, with a mentor, because the information really doesn't stick to us. It's just info, right? So yeah, some technical issues. We will send the link and we'll put a poster after the broadcast so everybody can be in touch. But also you can contact Joel and Jamar, which they will have all the data. I think they are having a second attempt to put the poster. Okay, so I was commenting like we are so much used to this accumulating techniques which we don't practice. So the secret of the Sky Campus is that we have a whole structure for you to continue in this scheme, right? So technical team is still there. Okay, computer is not responding, but we may still smile, right? Because sometimes things happen on the way you want, and
Which
sometimes
one exactly you want me to share? I shared the link on the chat also.
yeah, I think Joel and Jamar can facilitate that information for the people who are requesting. It's good, Gunjan.
On the bottom of the flyer, we have that. And I also will share a flyer with all the numbers and the links, right?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. But as Mansi said, the optimus way to practice this may be in the curriculum, also with your classmates or with your partners. So then you can practice the breathing together and you can empower yourselves in a group. Okay.
Really great. Thank you so much for that. All right, so just checking to see if we have any other questions. And if not, then I would ask Rihanna Davis to extend our thanks to you for what you have shared with us. And I know that those who are with us on YouTube as well are also very appreciative of the information and the exercises that we received this afternoon. All right, so I'm not seeing any other questions. So I'm going to invite Rihanna to come and bring words of gratitude.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am so honored to be asked to give the vote of thanks today. And so, on behalf of the Faculty of Humanities and Education, Student Welfare Committee, and the entire student body of the UWI, I would like to say a big thank you to all our presenters from the Arts of Living. Thank you for leading us in those wonderful breathing exercises and meditation. I can honestly say it helped me a lot, and I am so intrigued about learning more about sky breathing. Thank you all for sharing your personal experiences with us about how sky breathing has helped you. And I am sure all of us who are tuned in on YouTube learned something very valuable that we can use in our daily lives. So thank you so, so much. And do continue to do such an amazing job with this organization. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and pleasure for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much that you all enjoyed the session. You
Thank
can
you.
always contact us. We have numbers 1-876-455-6990. That's my number. And then we have the other numbers. Gunjan, you can put your number and y'all can contact us. And if you sign up on the landing page, we can send y'all more information about the sky breathing technique, and we'll hopefully try and do a tie-up with the Sky Campus with the universities. So looking forward to working with y'all. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.